Okay, y'all, let's jump right back into it. This is part 2 of Mary Magdalene was Jesus' wife. Okay, so let's talk about the Last Supper. In the Last Supper, there has been multiple, not just one or two, but multiple depictions of the fact that Mary Magdalene was at the Last Supper. Why is that a big deal, you say? It's a big deal because back in those days, women did not eat with men, let alone a woman who y'all considered a prostitute, to eat with Jesus and his 12 disciples before he died on the cross. I'll show y'all a picture of the Last Supper. The Last Supper was done by famous artist Leonardo da Vinci. This is the most common depiction of the Last Supper. You have Jesus sitting in the middle in his pink and blue, and immediately to his right, our left, looking at the video, is Mary Magdalene. You can tell looking at each and every one of his disciples that they are all men. They have beards. Most of them have beards or are wearing certain colors that were only common with men at the time. The only thing that is different is the person sitting to his immediate right, our left, because she is a woman. Mary Magdalene, is in the Bible that Mary Magdalene was one of the only women that was allowed during the Last Supper. Why is that? Because once again, she was his wife. One thing that I think that we can all agree on is that the Bible is missing some years. Jesus was born, and then all of a sudden he was being tempted by the devil as an adult carpenter. Okay, we missed his childhood, we missed his teenage years, and his early adulthood. The Bible does not depict all of that. So you mean to tell me that nobody was recording the life of Jesus? Like, no, they left it out. When we meet Jesus, he is a grown man who is a carpenter, and he knows his powers and he knows his place, and he is healing and doing magical or biblical works. Y'all don't do any research other than read your Bible. I'm here to educate you. A manuscript was found that was dated to 570 AD. It was in Syriac, which is the ancient language that Jesus spoke. Historians translated it from his Aramaic dialect to English. This manuscript has been in the British archives for the last 20 years, and they're just now releasing what it says. This is a picture of the papyrus fragment that was found, and it translated to, "My mother gave me life. The disciples said to Jesus, 'Deny. Mary is not,' they're questioning him, 'worthy of it.' But Jesus said to them, 'My wife, she is able to be my disciple. Let wicked people swell up. As for me, I am with her in order to an image.'" Now, unfortunately, the last 2 lines on the papyrus were ineligible. They weren't readable. So we don't know what continues after that, but there's proof that Jesus referred to having a wife. And the only woman that was there at the Last Supper was Mary Magdalene.